welcome everyone to the home of the... As we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a conference rival from the American, the South Florida Bulls. Again, Jesse Palmer, and guys, let's get this thing started. And the Black Knights will put total leather to crank us up. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the USF Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled road.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. They'll move the tight end. Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Avery. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And relentless in moving the ball, methodic. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Army Black Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The give to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces. They force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught in the backfield, it's Wall. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Avery. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hoffman. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This off.
Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man.
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
Really good-looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. And
here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's Wall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO fired complete to the left. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best, and that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Got the 1st down himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Slams ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to run it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Going for 6. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how...
We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They make the stop after a pickup of it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll operate out of split backs. The option look. Breaks the tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Lindsey setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try.
Number 10 on the field goal.
From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Grab behind the line, it's Booth.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the coverage, just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Arkansas State was able to come away with a victory, but it's not the type of dominant win we've seen in Jonesboro over the years. It is a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying to impose their will with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
On the run, it's Burrell. And the defense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Lining up to convert third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pulls it in. It's Avery. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
27 on 7.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Lindsey. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with us. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Got his man quickly. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Black Knights will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking for a crease, it's Winston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got a man. It's Winston. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Iowa. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Rides the back on the option to give. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Got his man to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-position lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. On the run, it's Winston. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it, have had very little success. The RPO, it's complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the ground with the back. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Runs through a tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. The play-action fake. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you've got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You've got to do something about it.
And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. On the move, it's Burrell. Picks up the first down, still moving. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Here's a heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in the... Oh, they blocked the kick. Scoop it up and going the other... He's loose down the middle. The 40.
Man, and the special teams coach is going to be jacked up. You get your hands in there, you penetrate, you get your hands and get a tip, and then scoop it up. That's just gravy. Scoop it up, get some positive yards, and completely flip the field. That's an exciting, momentum-changing play.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The give to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. Using the quick game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Here comes the heat. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wide receiver going in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get through.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Now they'll run the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Lemon. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. With the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls! And the route is on. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. South Alabama went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Jaguars. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Man, that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.